They bonded on the university debate team. On many nights, they'd stay up late playing board games and discussing Hong Kong's future. She was a law student. He studied Chinese literature. Emilia Wong, 26, and Ventus Lau, 27, should have had a bright future. Politically engaged and fiercely proud of their native city, they are the sort of young couple a flourishing society might embrace. But 7 years after they started dating, Wong found herself at the Lai Kai Kok Reception Center, one of Hong Kong's largest prison facilities, delivering fresh clothes and taking meal orders for Lau, who is facing a possible life sentence on charges he violated a Chinese national security law. "It smells so bad, so bad. I can't even describe it," Wong said, pointing to her partner's used clothes bundled in a plastic bag. Lau, an activist who championed greater autonomy from Beijing, wore the outfit for 4 consecutive days in a marathon bail hearing earlier this month for 47 pro-democracy figures accused of trying to overthrow the government by organizing and participating in informal primary elections last year. One defendant fainted during the hearing. Others were hospitalized for exhaustion. Lawyers had to persuade the court to allow their clients to shower. The landmark case involves nearly every leading voice of dissent in Hong Kong and undermines the common law system that undergirds the Asian financial center. It's considered the final, lasting blow to political opposition in a city that Beijing had promised some aspects of self-rule until at least 2047 under a 50-year agreement with Britain. Last week, China's rubber-stamp parliament went even further, approving a plan to impose a litmus test on candidates for Hong Kong's top executive and members of its legislature so that only patriots could stand for election. The new rules offer the illusion of representative government, critics say, but send a clear message that any challenger to Beijing's authority would no longer stand a chance of being elected. Democracy in Hong Kong, they say, has run its course. Beijing is forcefully telling the Hong Kong people, "You don't want to mess with us. I am the person in charge," said Leticia Wong, a member of the opposition Civic Party, whose leadership was disqualified from seeking re-election last year for supporting foreign sanctions on local and mainland officials. The electoral overhaul prompted the Biden administration on Wednesday to impose additional sanctions on 24 Chinese and Hong Kong officials over a deep concern for the continued attacks on the city's autonomy. British Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab said last week that the electoral changes breached the terms of the handover arrangement signed with China to relinquish the former colony in 1997. This is part of a pattern designed to harass and stifle all voices critical of China's policies, Raab said. Beijing, for its part, accused the U.S.